I'm going to walk you through the game step by step. So directions. First of all, you're going to need another player to play this game. I'm going to allow the substitute teacher to put you into groups of 2 in breakout rooms so that you can play the game together. This will take about 15 to 20 minutes to play the game. I want you to play it at least 3 times, but I need you to be finished within 15 to 20 minutes so you can come back for the next lesson for section 1.2. So let's go on for the directions. Player A chooses a number on the game board and circles it. On page 8 of slide 9, you'll see that on the right side, player B has black circles and player A has blue circles. So the directions are for player A to choose a number on the game board. To use one of the markers, all you have to do is hover over the blue circle, and when you get to the crossbar with the 4 arrows, you just left click, hold it down after it's all highlighted like you see on the screen, and then player A just picks a number. So let's pick this number, 14. Now the next step is using a different color. Player B circles all the proper factors of player A's number. All right, so player B picks up a marker and thinks, well, what are the factors of 14 that are on the board? Well, I know that 1 times 14 are factors, but I can't select 14 because player A already has that number. So I can only put a marker on 1. I also know that 2 times 7 are factors, and those 2 numbers are available. So I put the markers on those 3 factors, and there's nothing else. The next step, player B circles a new number, and player A circles all of the factors of the new number that are not already circled. So player B, who just finished circling all the factors for 14, picks up a black marker and puts it on any number. So let's pick 17. Now, according to the directions, player A now circles all of the available factors on the card that are not circled already. 17. I know that 1 times 17 is 17, and those are all the factors for that number. But 1 is already circled and so is 17, so player A doesn't get to mark the card. In this case, if a player chooses a number with no uncircled factors, that player loses their current turn and scores no points. So now the turn is forfeited back to player B because player B stumped player A. So player B is going to pick up another black marker and pick another number on the board. Now it's player A's turn to find any factors that are not circled yet. So 18, I know that 1 times 18 is 18, but 1 and 18 are circled. So what about 2? I know 2 times 9 is 18. 2 is circled, but not 9. So I'm going to pick up a marker and circle 9. I also know that 3 times 6 is 18, and 3 is available, and so is 6. So player A now owns those numbers on the board. Now, boys and girls, it can get a little too small, and moving the markers around can be a little difficult. So a good way is to zoom in. The way to zoom in is to find the magnifying glass underneath the word insert in your toolbar. Click it, and then you're going to see that your cursor has now turned into a magnifying glass. So you're going to click anywhere on the side that you want zoomed in, and usually once is enough. And there you go. And then to get back to playing the game, you go back to the zoom icon that's highlighted, click it, and then you're going to see your cursor go back to its normal option. All right, so you're going to continue playing until there's no more moves left. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, this is what the end of the game looks like. All the numbers are selected, and now it's time to find out who the winner is. And according to the instructions, the game ends when there are no more numbers left with uncircled factors. Each player adds the number circled with his or her color, and the player with the greater total number wins. So let's go back to the game card. And I'm using my scroll bars at the bottom to navigate back and forth between each page. So I'm going to count. Black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So black has 14 points, and blue has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 points. So player A wins. I want you to repeat the process 2 more times so that you pick up some type of strategy. In order to collect all of your game pieces, all you have to do is sort them. So black is going to go here. Oops, that's blue. So blue is going to go back there. So we're going to sort them by color on each side of the game card. And it doesn't matter if they're lined up. I'm going to show you a trick. All right, so I'm just going to populate it. Okay, another quick way to highlight everything is to do this and send it over here. Okay, so let me show you a trick. In order to stack them up again, is highlight the whole, highlight the bunch, then you're going to right click. You're going to select align horizontally, go center, and you look, it's got centered up and down, and then you're going to hit it again, right click, align vertically, in the middle, and boom, they're stacked. And all you have to do, it's already highlighted, so you just move it. So let me show you that again. You're going to highlight, right click, align horizontally in the center, right click, align vertically in the middle, and they're stacked automatically, and you can play the game. I think what's going to work best if you both move the game pieces on each of your notebooks, so you can practice aligning vertically and horizontally, and then you can keep track of each other's numbers. So for example, let's say Ms. Lee and I are playing a game. Ms. Lee is player A and I'm player B. We're on Zoom together. I'm gonna say, okay, Ms. Lee, what number do you want to pick? So Ms. Lee says, I want to pick 10. So both of you are going to circle 10 with blue. Oops, not all of them. Both of you are going to select 10 with blue. And the way you do that is make sure you click outside of the circle, hover over it, click it once, and then you're going to move 10. Both of you are going to put the marker on 10. And then I'm going to say, okay, Ms. Lee, I'm going to circle 1, because 1 times 10 is 10, 2, because 2 times 5 is 10, and 5. And then you both, your cards should look the same. You won't be able to see each other's cards because you each have your own screen. So it's really important that you communicate and you take it slow. All right, so it's my turn now. I'm going to say, all right, Miss Lee, I'm going to pick number 12. I'm putting my black marker on 12. And I'm going to say, okay, Miss Lee, it's your turn. Then Miss Lee is going to take a marker and she's going to find all of the factors for 12 and she's going to tell me, okay, Miss Dohio, I'm putting a blue one on 3, a blue one on 4, a blue one on 6, and that's all I can find. Boys and girls, if you want to win this game, don't help each other out. You're welcome to use any resources that you want, like a multiplication chart or maybe even a calculator. I'm okay with that as long as you finish 3 rounds within 10 to 20 minutes, because there are some questions I want you to answer after at least at the end of 20 minutes. So you're going to answer these simple questions, and then whether you're finished or not within 10 or 20 minutes, I'm going to make sure that the substitute calls you back into the main room. All right, you guys, have fun. Watch this video again if you need to. And if you get frustrated or if you get discouraged or you think it's too hard, I want you to take a breath. Talk it through with your partner. If both of you are stuck, go back into the main room and ask for help. Watch the video if you can, and I guarantee you it'll work itself out. Make sure you read the directions as well. All right, have fun. I can't wait to hear how you did.